Well, with the Rams defeating the Saints 30-22 yesterday, the playoff picture is getting a little bit more clear, and it's becoming something a wee bit uglier for Lions fans. Quite frankly, worst case scenario, personally, this is just a personal take. Whether you agree or not, let me know in the comments, but the number one team I don't want to play in our first home divisional game or division-winning game ever, wildcard round, is the Rams. First and foremost, the Rams are just hot right now. They're hot. Stafford looks good. Cooper Kupp looks good. Run game looks good. Sean McVay is coaching at a stellar degree with a young team. Like, the Rams are friggin' hot. Well, the Rams, with that win over the Saints, bump into the sixth spot. Now, listen. I know there are multiple weeks left in the season. For the Lions, we got 3 more games. The Rams sitting at 8-7, popping into that 6th spot. We are sitting at the 3 seed. The 3 seed plays the 6 seed. That means Matt Stafford at this moment, if everything were to end the way it is right now and shake up or shape out to be what it is, Matt Stafford is coming back to a city that he played in for, 10, 11 years? Like, the Lions Stadium, it's a homecoming game for Stafford. That is the worst possible thing that I can see is Stafford coming to Detroit for our first home playoff game in the NFC North ever, and him rolling into town being like, "Oh yeah, this is my stadium, in my locker room. That's my field. These are my fans." like, I don't know about you. I'm not feeling 22, but what I am feeling is a wee bit nervous about Stafford and the Rams coming here. Because, guys, let's face it. Stafford, the Rams, McVay, they already got theirs. They won their Super Bowl. So the perspective, it's different. For Jared Goff, this is a vengeance game. For Matt Stafford, this is a homecoming game. And, like, the last person I want to lose to, if we are to lose in that first round, is Stafford. I do not want that national media story. I don't even want it to be a possibility. And if it is a possibility, it's not until later in the playoffs. I do not want to play Stafford and a hot Rams team against Jared Goff, who McVay knows real well, coming here in our own stadium. Now, in the same way, losing that game would blow chunks. It would be atrocious, but in the same way, winning that game would be the most beautiful, beautiful home playoff W we could probably have to triumph over Matt Stafford, to see Jared Goff triumph over Sean McVay and the team that cast him out like an old ex-girlfriend who nobody wanted anymore. Like, this is the storyline. Let's face it. This is the storyline that the NFL wants. This is the game that the NFL wants. I don't think there's a better storyline coming into the playoffs than that. And I would never forgive Matt Stafford ever if he rolled in here and took us out. Now, granted, hey, there's still a lot of time left. The Rams, you never know. They might drop in the seeding. We could bump up to 2. And, hey, listen, it's going to be tight no matter what, because if we bump up to 2 and the Vikings stick at 7, that means we're playing them 3 out of the last 4 weeks of the season. It's tough when you play a team multiple times in a year. You learn each other real well. Doesn't matter if we beat them 2 times closing out the season and then they roll in for that first game and they whop it. Like, you never know, but I guess all in all, the last team that I want to play is a hot LA Rams team where Matt Stafford has a homecoming game in a stadium that he knows all too well. That is 2 Taylor Swift references in the same video. Forgive me, the NFL has just pumped her into our minds this freaking season. You know what? There's the X. No, it's not happening again. Forgive me. I don't want this. I do not want Stafford and the Rams coming here to Detroit. That's just something that I think we all need to start processing. Do yourself a favor. Begin processing this. Go into your bathroom, stare into the mirror, and say, my God, who was once our hero, our legend, could come home as a mercenary and try to destroy us all. You guys wouldn't see me for a month. We lose that game, we lose that, you might be like, what happened to the channel? Freaking disappeared. As Scar once said, be prepared.